angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our worth of stone or ashes, and we both passed on. Let forever mean forever and carry on.
Hi, welcome to the Watchman News. This is the Crossbow video that I promised to do in the first bug out bike video I did. And I showed a little bit of the Crossbow in that video. Now, I want to emphasize that this is not like a full review of this device. I don't honestly feel like I am qualified to give you a good, honest, full review on a Crossbow, because that is not an area I specialize in, okay? For a good, honest review, I would suggest you go to maybe an archery channel and check that out. But keep in mind, anytime you dive into any type of a specialty, you're going to run into people that will act as if their favorite brand is the only brand to own, anything else is junk and stuff like that. So be cautious of that. Carbon Express is a good, reputable brand, but when they find out that you paid a couple $100 versus, you know, a couple $1,000 for a Crossbow, obviously, you know, they're going to, in a lot of cases, have some bad thing to say, you know. It is what it is. But this top box here, this is what it came in, okay. It is the Carbon Express X-Force Blade, the Crossbow kit. This one is camo. They do have a black option that you can buy as well. I did like the camo a little better. And it was just a little bit cheaper than what the black one was. So that is the outside box that it comes in. I'm going to slide that off here. And this is the box that was within the box here. So on the box you do have your specs here. 320 feet per second, 165 pound jaw weight, 86 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, and 12.5 inches of power stroke. So let's see. I know it says here what the kit includes here. It's got the 3-arrow quiver. It's got a 4x32 deluxe scope. They call it a deluxe scope. It comes with a rope cocker and lubricant for your rail. So I'm going to flip this up on edge here. There's a little bit more here in a language that I don't know. Let me flip the box over. There we go. I might be able to read that a little bit better. It does have the anti-dry fire mechanism, step-through foot stirrup, adjustable stock, and aluminum rail and adjustable foregrip. So sorry for a little bit of shakiness for the camera. I'm just using a phone. I don't have a professional camera. Don't intend to get one because we don't do enough of this type of stuff, to be quite honest. Okay, now for the goodies. So this is the case I got. It is a guide gear case. I absolutely love the case. And it doesn't fit too bad. It really doesn't. So you will see something different from that first bug out bike video I made. I had my rope cocker held in place with a rubber band, and Evil Rick, our head moderator, had sent me a video, a gentleman that had some Crossbow tips, and he was talking about shortening the rope cocker rope so that it will fit in, you know, it will stay in place. So that's what I did. I didn't actually shorten it. I just tied a knot a little further up on the rope on both ends, and it did the trick. So you'll see that is a difference. I do recommend using that method much better than the rubber band method for a plethora of reasons. So anyway, here is the Crossbow. Now I will try to get a shot through the scope. I don't know if that's going to work out too well. I will try to get a shot through the scope. This is the rope cocker I was telling you about, and I got it set up ready to go just in case. So it's all set up, ready to go. It's all on there. All I have to do, you don't want to keep your Crossbow cocked for, you know, just keeping it cocked all the time, because that is not good on it at all. It's not good on the limbs. It's not good on the not good on your strings and cables, and I'm sure it's not good on your trigger and firing mechanisms and stuff. I'm sure it puts a lot of undue stress on it if you were just to sit there and cock it and leave it cocked. So anyway, it does have a scope. I'm sure it's a very inexpensive scope that comes with it. I will try to get a shot through the scope so you can see what the reticle looks like. I don't know if this is going to work real well or not. Not a whole lot of light I'm dealing with either. Hang on, I'm working on it. I'm getting something in there. There you go, you can get an idea. That's what the reticle looks like in it. Okay, so anyway, the crossbow, from what I can tell, from what I've shot it, from just the design, the looks of it, I highly recommend it. I think it's an incredible value. I really, really do. I like it. I like that you can adjust the stock. I like that you can adjust the foregrip. I like the idea it's got a foregrip. There's a lot of things about this that I really, really do like. The only thing that I do not like, I would like it to have some type of an iron sight, just so that would be on there. Now, I don't know if there's any way to put any type of iron sight on it. I wouldn't mind, like I say, having one, but it's not necessary. The only other thing that I really don't care for with this is I contacted the company and I was wanting to get an extra string and cable set for it. And they will only send string and cable sets to bow shops. They won't send it to you directly. So you gotta buy it online and they will ship it to a bow shop. And that's how you can get them. Well, how are you going to just put one back to store, right? How are you just going to have one, an extra laying around? Well, I had to go to eBay, and I found one. I found one guy that was selling the string and cable sets. So a little bit hard to find the string and cable sets. There are some of your bigger companies that make strings and cables. That do have them listed, that will make them for you. So, but if you're looking for an OEM, you're going to have it sent to a bow company. That, to me, that is a major negative. I don't like that idea at all, but it is what it is. Okay, so you've seen the extra string and cable. You've seen the crossbow. Let me go ahead and put that back on. And I got an extra set of 6 bolts, cross bolts for it. I did get the Carbon Express pile drivers like that came with it. Now when you buy these pile driver cross bolts, they do not have any type of a tip on them. Not any type of a broadhead or a field tip or anything like that. So keep that in mind. You get a manual and documentation with it as well. I just put them a little too big to put in a single Ziploc by itself, so you see what I did there. So anyway, that is the manual and whatnot that comes with it. Here is the quiver that comes with it. It's a 3-arrow quiver, and these are the 3 Carbon Express pile driver cross bolts that it came with. However, these are not the tips that came with it. Okay, those are a Swhacker type of style tip. So it did come with regular field target tips, so, and I'll show you those in just a second. The tips that I had ordered came in this nice little case here, and I'm putting the links to everything I ordered. I'm putting the links down in the description of the video, so that way you have it. Okay, so here's the rail lube that it came with. Okay, and this is for the scope, to clean your lens on your scope. And I bought a dozen of these, and let me grab my piece of paper here. I bought a dozen of them on eBay for $15.29. Okay, here is the field tips that come with the crossbow. So, and that's an Allen screw that came for the scope. So I'm going to run through the prices real quick for you. The bow kit, the entire bow kit, cost $195.49. Now, the seller was in Illinois. I live in Illinois, so there was a tax on that. It came out to just over $200. The bolts here, the six extra bolts that I had got, I think they were like $35.99 or something, but there was shipping on it. The total was $41.94 for 6 Piledriver crossbows. Now the case, and I love this case. I really love this case. It fits it pretty nice. I just no complaints at all about this case. I love the feel of the zipper. I think it's an awesome case. That was $35.99. Okay. So the broadheads, there were a dozen of them. I've got three of them on the bolts right now. Those broadheads were $15.29. Okay. The extra string and cable that I bought off of eBay, and you can order custom colors when you place your order. You just in your notes, your order notes, you just designate what 2 colors. He gives you all the different colors he's got. You designate what 2 colors that you would like to have. So I chose to go with the black and the fluorescent green like it came with originally. So anyway, that pretty much covers it. I went over the prices of everything. Again, I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form when it comes to anything archery, but it is what it is. Now, I'm going to pause out this video. I'm going to go grab something and show it to you. Give me one moment. I'll see you in a second. Okay, welcome back. So you might be wondering, what kind of hillbilly redneck thing am I looking at? Okay, well, what this is it is a homemade, just a very simple, very basic crossbow press. Okay, that is what that is. That's to be able to change out the string and cables if I would need to, okay? Very simple, very crude, very basic. This isn't something I would recommend you use if you were doing it all the time. Okay, I want to really emphasize that. Okay, this is just something crude and simple in an emergency. Could be used to change out the string and or cables, or do whatever you may need to do. But I just wanted to show this and give you an idea. It's just channel steel. Okay, 3 pieces of channel steel with a couple of L brackets so that these pivot. Wanted to show you that. And then what you do is you put the crossbow, and I'm going to try to grab this. I'm not actually going to do it. In fact, I'm going to set this down as lightly as I can here. You set it like that, okay? And I have a couple of pieces of angle. I've got to get some rubber to put on these. I'm going to use probably a piece of tire from a 10-speed bicycle tire. Okay, I figured that would probably be about ideal size for this. And those go like that. The reason why those aren't mounted or anything is because I want them to be able to slide up and down. Your stirrup is being held by this bottom piece of channel, so that means that bow's not going to continue to rise up. And so what you do is, once you've got all the stuff in place, and of course it wouldn't be laid down like that, it would be standing up. You might need somebody to give you a hand. What you would do is, this channel is slotted channel, and so you would put a ratchet strap in between the 2 pieces up top here. You would put a ratchet strap from here to here and ratchet it down. And we've already tried it, and it most certainly works. And you know, just be gentle with it, be easy with it, and remember, this isn't something that you normally want to use for a crossbow press, but in a pinch it will work. It's a very simple, crude design, but it will work. So anyway, I wanted to show you the crossbow press. Again, the links to everything that I've shown here I will put in the description of the video. I still need to get a sling for it. I'm looking at several different designs. I might wind up making my own sling, actually. So I'll update you on that as soon as I come up with something. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. One more quick thing, now that it's upside down. The quiver just slides in right here. Yeah, if I'm doing it the right direction here. Well, one of them's the right direction. I'm just not choosing the right direction. Anyway, it just slides in and locks down. So, there's not much to it, but when you got only one hand, it makes it a little rougher to get it started. I don't know which side it is, or I may have this turned around too. One more shot. There we go. And that locks down, and that's the quiver. So, flip it back around here so you can see it together with the quiver. And there you go. That's it. That is the Carbon Express X-Force Blade Crossbow. Pretty awesome unit for the price. Thanks for watching.